So every now and then we get a story that is just, is too perfect. This is too perfect. So Mohammed Shahada tweeted the following: Israel's ex-Mossad chief brags that they have spread booby-trapped and manipulated equipment like Hezbollah's pagers in all countries you can imagine. How is this rogue state behavior so normalized and tolerated that this criminal admission of perfidy did not make a single headline? Well, we're here to talk about it, Mohammed, so let's go ahead and play this clip.
Did you see any surprises in Gaza?
Surprises?
Yeah.
You mean intelligence surprises?
Pages, walkie-talkies. Do you know how many treated equipment do we have in these countries? You don't. I do.
You mean booby-trapped equipment?
Not only booby-trapped.
And spying?
Manipulated equipment. All right?
In which countries are you talking about?
All countries that you can imagine.
And not Gaza?
Not Gaza. Not
Nothing
enough.
in Gaza at all.
Did you see that? If we had it, we knew something about them coming. Something, right? I would have sold them everything. Just everything. You can't imagine the quantity. When I have invented that method, that was in 2002 to 2004.
The pager method.
The manipulated equipment method. Okay? We have already used it. Manipulated equipment in Second Lebanon War. Some of the elements were speaking to us.
How did you use it?
Want a glass of water?
We can get some brandy.
He can tell you, but he didn't.
I know it's an early morning in London. I don't think that is the case. But how did we do it? I tell you.
So that's insane. The Hezbollah thing they're referring to, I'm not sure how many of you guys remember this, but there was a Hezbollah pager attack where you had all these pagers that were bought by Hezbollah in Lebanon, and they booby-trapped the pagers and they pressed a button and they all fucking exploded. And they got a bunch of Hezbollah guys, but they also got a bunch of innocent civilians. They also, mangled children forever now. They have permanent scars that are never going to go away. They killed innocent people as well. And, you had the Western press they were really celebrating that Israel was able to pull this off. They didn't care about the innocent people who were killed. They pretended like there weren't even any innocent people killed. They pretended like it was a targeted attack on terrorists like Hezbollah. Meanwhile, the point that many people were making, myself included at the time, was like, this is literally just a terrorist attack. There's no other way to describe this. It is a fucking terrorist attack. And think of the precedent it sets. The precedent is, hey, if any country can booby-trap equipment and then sell it to some other country and then press a button and murder people, well, shit. How do we know that that's not already the case? How do we know that we're not already living in a situation where our fucking phones are booby-trapped or our fucking laptops are booby-trapped or, whatever it may be? And now you have the former Mossad, which I don't know if there's ever really former Mossad, but this is quite an admission where it's like, we got that shit everywhere. We got that shit everywhere in most countries on earth. So think about the leverage that gives Israel in negotiations with different countries and when having disputes with different countries. If some country stands up and says, we're going to fucking recognize Palestine, or some country says we're going to cut off all economic ties with you, all it would take is one call from the prime minister and say, you're actually not doing that. And, the reason that you're not doing that is because roughly 27% of your country has this product, and this product is booby-trapped, and we could cause problems for you if you don't go along with us. That's where we're at. That's what this looks like. And look, in the past, I would have said that's psycho talk. There's no country's going to do that. That's insane. But then we saw the fucking pager attack firsthand, and we also witnessed as Israel illegally bombed schools and hospitals and UN buildings and World Central Kitchen workers, and they bombed humanitarian tents, which were literally designated as safe zones, and they massacred mostly women and children, and they wiped off 80 to 90% of Gaza has been completely and utterly wiped off the map. I didn't think that was possible in the modern era, but here we are. They fucking did it, and they still defend it, and they're still doing more, right? So if that's possible, and the pager attack is possible, why wouldn't this also be possible? Clearly, these people are totally fucking unscrupulous. Clearly, the Israelis don't give a single fucking solitary fuck about human rights and civil liberties and, people's ability to live happy lives. They'll fucking ruin anybody's life on a whim if they think they can get a strategic advantage off that shit. They've made that perfectly clear, day in and day out. And so, this is quite an admission. And, I'm sorry, totally out of control. Psychotic country, totally out of control. Everybody sees it now. Everybody fucking sees it now. And it's only a matter of time until the entire world turns on them. But when that happens, they're going to use tactics like this. It's no longer going to be, oh, we'll pay you, and it'll be corrupt, right? Like pay to play to support Israel type shit. Eventually, it's just going to become, you're going to still support us or else, right? That's what it'll be. And it's time to stand up and reassert our sovereignty and basically put them in their place and let them know, no, bitch, you exist because of us, actually. Where the United States is the actual leader in this relationship. It seems like you've forgotten that, and it seems like many politicians in this country have forgotten that because the Israel lobby has bought them. But we're the actual superpower, right? We're the actual superpower. You're a fucking satellite colony of religious fanatics and freaks, and your ass needs to be fucking checked, is what needs to happen. And that's what has to happen. Regardless of the consequences, that's what has to happen. And it'll be a little while, I think, before we get there, but we should get there eventually because this is totally, totally unsustainable. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.